Hello, hi everyone. Okay, I can see so many of you. I'm seeing some for the first time. I can see familiar faces as well. That's great. I hope you all able to hear me. That's great. Hello, hi everyone. That's wonderful. Welcome to my class today. So some of you know me and some of you needs like the introduction parts, I'll tell you. My name is Jess and I'm the faculty in Glecta over here for English. And I will be teaching today the comprehension. That is the topic for today. Now, before I start, I welcome all of you in today's class, okay? Can anyone, like everyone, hear me today? Am I audible? That's great. That's great. I can see so many new faces today. I assure you that the new faces that I see today will surely be the happy and shinier faces towards the end of the class because we'll be learning so many new things, okay, today. That's wonderful. But here in class, we keep ourselves muted and we will use chats, okay? We'll use chats and reactions to interact in class, okay? We can share the links to the friends you want, to attend with you for like learning English and learning tips and tricks for attempting the topic that we will be doing today. That's great. We here in Glecta not only are, preparing for 11th class, we have KS1 to KS4, and there are so many other options and subjects that we cover. Exclusively today, we are focusing on 11 plus. That is the topic. And so I have created a class that is extremely important point. That's comprehensions. We are going to do that. Oh, okay. Hello. Hi, Fawaz. That's correct. I do teach. Yes, I can receive the messages. Yes. Hello. That's wonderful. Okay, it's so nice to interact with you all. Hello, hi Naval, that's great. Okay, now in the class today, we are going to see the easy tips and tricks for completing the questions very, very quickly. We will be learning new techniques to solve the questions live, like the topic that we have today. And we will also get a free mock test paper as a homework, okay? You can connect the team about the same. Comprehension's the most important that, yes, it is. Yes. Hello, Harim. Now, okay. So before I start with the topic, I have with you, like I have for all of you, few vocabulary words. Now, vocabularies are extremely important. Why? Because, when we are like doing creative writing part or even, learning comprehension passages, it becomes a kind of like hurdle for the student to understand the words that's given in the comprehension passage or how to make the creative writing part more rich. So we prefer, like I prefer in my class, that every class is having few new words where we are like learning and we are trying to incorporate that. Oh, I can't hear you. Can everyone hear me? Please put a thumbs up. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's great. That's wonderful. Okay. Ishal, I think you need to check your like connection, please. If you're not able to like hear me. I don't think so. Like everyone is raising the hand that they can hear me. Yeah, everyone can hear me. That's correct. Yes. I think you need to check the connection, okay? If you're not able to like hear. Okay. Yes, okay. So let's get started. The first word that we are learning today is affable. Now I have put a picture for you. So any guesses what is this word? You can use the chat box to tell me. I'll give you like 30 seconds, not more than that. Then I will be like telling you, okay? So affable. Oh, greeting, friendly. Yeah, that is correct. Yeah. So many correct answers. Yes, it's the pleasant or friendly or easy way to talk with. When you are pleasant or you are very friendly. And who can tell me what part of speech is it? Is it an adjective? Is it a noun? Is it an adverb? What is it? We should be knowing whenever we learn the word, it's not only important to look at the meaning of it, but we should know what parts of speech is it. Is it like adjective? Yes, it is adjective. That's absolutely correct. That's absolutely correct. Fawaz, Farooq, yeah, that's so many names. That's great. So pleasant, friendly, easy to talk with. Easy to talk with. That is the first word that we're learning today. That's affable and it's adjective. Great, great, wonderful. +1, okay, yes, great. Yes, Vanessa, that you are correct. To the next part, that's the second word, antiquity. Antiquity. Now I'm using a picture as well. Any guesses what this word means? You can use the chat box again. Okay, Ayat has given old, yes, antiques, delicate, something old, old material, old, ancient, yeah. My chat box is flooded with the correct answer, closest meaning to, that's correct. Antiquity is when we are dealing with the ancient past or something old. These words can be used by us in our creative writing as well, okay? So we can like take a screenshot or write it in a notebook. Something old. Antiquity, okay? Now, antiquity is what part of speech? Is it like adjective, noun, pronoun? What is it? Oh, okay. Avni has given the correct answer. That's the correct answer, yes. Darshra, okay. Darsh has also given the correct answer. That's yes, yes. No, it's not adjective. It's noun. It's a noun, okay? Do the change. It's a noun. Now, it's a name that we use for a place or something, some point of time that is really old, okay? Antiquity. Arduous. Oh, that is a very good word. It's a very good word, okay? That's really a very good word. So who can tell me the meaning? Yeah, difficult, okay? Yes, Afraz, that is correct. Oh, no, it's not climbing. It's not climbing. You're taking it with the help of like, oh, that's a good observation though. Hardworking. Yes, so many good answers. So many good answers. That's great. Something difficult. Yes. Oh, okay. I think Amrita has joined right now. So we are just starting, we just have started the class and we are discussing like words, first of all, like vocabularies. So the third word that is arduous, it means something which is full of difficulties, which is full of difficulties. Or something that needs lots of efforts. Okay, so when you are doing something which is very difficult and it's like it's taking lots of efforts, that tells you that is the word arduous. Okay, and now who can tell me what parts of speech is it? Okay, I'm getting responses like mixed responses, adjective, adjective. You can see the screen, right? I cannot see and I cannot read your name as well because it's coming from Samsung. Like your name is not displayed. I'm sorry. Yeah, it is adjective. This is adjective. Really good. Okay, that's perfect. We are doing very good. R2 is 11 plus. Okay, somebody has written that R2 is 11 plus. Okay, it's really difficult. It's full of difficulties. Yeah, it is. Okay, but we will beat that up. We will beat that up because we are studying and preparing really hard. Bemused. Okay, what is this word? What is the meaning of this word? And do you see her expressions? Do you see her expressions? That's really funny. Not amused, confused, baffled, yeah, shocked, flabbergasted. Oh, wonderful. Yes, so many synonyms as well I have got. That is correct. Something confusing, confused, baffled. Okay. Something that a person is unable to think of. Oh, Shashank, Ayansh, please don't write on the screen. Unable to think. Okay. Yes, Harim, I think you want to say something. You can use the chat box for like expressing adjective. Okay, Ibrahim is suggesting it's adjective. Okay. Now, unable to think, that is, yes, it is adjective. You are correct. Let's come to the next part. Asundar. Asundar. What is the meaning of asundar? Shatter, fragile, breaking apart, delicate, shatter. Yes. Okay. Now it's something when we are okay. And who can tell me which part of speech is it? It is to disjoin, break, separate. Okay. And who can tell me which part of speech is it? It's a verb. Okay. No. Nikunja's given the correct answer. No. 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 It's an adverb. It is modifying not only verbs, but also adjective and nouns. Okay. So asundar is the word where we use for disjoin, like he was big enough to combine what other put asundar. That is a sentence. Okay. So that's a wonderful sentence which I gave you. Now, if you want to like keep learning and growing, we are having the admissions open. You can contact us over here. This is the detail. If you want to take the screenshot, you may. I will be like moving forward. Okay, to the next part. Now, before we start like doing practically the comprehension passages, let's understand how we should be doing the comprehension passages when it is given in our part and syllabus. So in the examination, whenever you are given with the comprehension to solve, the first thing I request everyone not to scribble on the screen, please. I won't get like space to write. Okay, thank you. Oh, I want more vocabularies. Yeah, we can. I will be like, if you're left with the time, I will give more words. Okay, we will discuss more words. Okay, to the next part now. You can call me Hajibali. Okay. Now, the first part that we should be doing for solving the comprehension passages is when we are given the passage, we read the questions first. This is the most important thing that we should be doing. Okay. Because if we read the questions first, what we get to understand is why it helps you understand what to look in the passage and how we will be able to like skim through the question and get a sense of the main ideas that is mentioned in the question. Okay. Are you getting my answers in the chat box? Yes, I am. Just a second. Okay, now we are doing, so first part that I discussed with you is to read the questions first. Now, when we read the questions first, what we are able to do, we are able to understand why it helps you understand what to look for in the passage. And the second part is it gives you the answer for how, like how to do the skim through the question, how to skim through the question. The second part to deal over here is we parallelly underline the important part in the questions. So whenever you're like doing the questions, you need to like parallelly underline the questions as well. So whenever the keywords, like look for the keywords that given in the question, you underline that part and then you try to analyze it. Okay. The third part to look for is highlight the key information. Now, there are many times that, in the question, if you see, we are given with the question and we tend to not realize that already in the question, they are asking us to look for the keywords or the key information. So when you go back and reading the passage, you parallelly underline the parts. And I will show you how we underline and how we are doing the underlining part for the key information where it is given, which again tells us that why we are doing the passage and how to do the passage. Okay, the next part that you have to do, that is a must to do, which is very, very important for us to do, is referring back in the passage. Now, we often see, like I have often seen the students doing that, they read the passage once with whole time and then they are not like referring back to the next point. So whenever you are like given the passage, always make it a point that you are referring back in the passage as well. Like you are going back in the passage and trying to read that. Okay. Just a second. Yeah. Refer the passage. The fifth part and the most important part is you understand the question type. Look for what type of question are you given. Different types of question are there. There can be factual questions. Like straightforwardly, they're asking you to quote from the text, quote from the passage. They can give you inferential question. They can give you vocabulary-based question. Okay, so whenever you are like doing the question, identify the types. It actually helps you in channelizing and making your answer better. It requires, because these different types of question require different types of approaches. And if you're doing that, we tend to write correctly. Okay, we tend to attend the question correctly. Okay, I read the comprehension first. Okay, let's try today to read the questions first and then see if it makes a difference or not. Okay, Sophie? Yeah, okay. Next part is, after we have like identified the question types, we can go forward with looking for the synonyms or paraphrasing. This is one part we don't do. Okay, so look for the synonyms already being provided in the passage, because there are probability or the chances that the question will ask you which word closely resembles the particular meaning. Okay, like you must have seen questions like these, okay, where you are asked that you have to find a word from the passage which closely means the same. Okay, so look for the synonyms or paraphrasing if it is already provided to you. So when you're reading the passage, this is the part where you should be paying special attention. Okay, that you are looking at the angle very, very correctly. You are finding the synonyms as well, and you're doing the paraphrasing part as well. Seventh part, that's my personal suggestion to everyone, don't overthink. I have seen students like doing the overthinking part so often, like sticking to what's directly stated or implied in the passage. To avoid the confusion, you need to stick whatever is given in the passage. You don't need to think between the lines. I have seen the students like thinking about it especially happens in the nonfiction comprehensions, okay? Like there are students who are, thinking and giving their own information. They are mixing their own information that they already know about. So we don't have to do that. We don't have to like overthink. So we have to avoid overthinking. 8, again, managing your time. You need to manage the time. If you're doing the comprehension without the time limit or the timer, it's of no use, because you're going to take lots of time to solve the particular comprehension, and then you may miss some of the question. Okay, so whenever you are like doing the question, whenever you are attempting the question, you make it a point that you are managing it, biding it with the time. So whenever you learn, you try to do the question, try to do it in a way where you are having a timer or the time record that how much time you took for doing those questions. Okay, who practice elimination method, or who knows elimination method? Oh, that's great, Naval. I can see your hand raised. Oh, I can see so many hands. Oh, okay. Elimination, ayat, Ryan, okay. That's great. If you are practicing that and you are well aware of that, that's really, really good. That's really good. You're already ahead of so many students. That's the part which I tell my students to do. Eliminate wrong answers. Now see, in comprehensions, we get so many other types of, questions. Like you will get questions where you are, your type of comprehension can be either fictional, it can be non-fictional. If it is a fictional, comprehension, it becomes a little easy part because we are able to analyze, we are able to visualize it more often, okay? But when we are dealing with non-fictional passages, it becomes really complex. It is a little complex for everyone, okay? So what we have to really do is that we have to pay special attention in eliminating the wrong answers as well. It's not always for finding the correct answer. A genius is not someone who is knowing all the answers, but who knows how to eliminate the wrong answers, how to identify which cannot be the answer. So it's exclusively very helpful when you are doing non-fictional passages, okay? Where you're doing the passage, where the passage is providing you information, facts, figures, where you have to, look for inferential based question, you may get confused. And over there, what we do is we eliminate the wrong answer. And this is a very, very, very good method, which, we can practice, okay? That is the elimination of the wrong answer. Next part is where you need to take care is we need to do lots of practice. And it's not only the practice part, it's not just the practice. It's the practice part which requires your zeal, your time, and you're not being, only either attending the class or you're attending the sheets or doing the question just for the sake of doing that. You are taking and understanding and analyzing each part and not only spending time in solving the question, but you are spending time in corrections as well. Okay, suppose that somebody else is doing the correction for you, but are you analyzing the question? Are you analyzing your corrections? What do I mean by analyzing? Now, if you're not spending time on your mistake, there are chances that you will keep on repeating the same mistake. And that is not good. No matter how many questions you do, if you're not doing the corrections, if you're not analyzing, if you're not sitting with your work, you're not getting 100% out of that particular practice. It's totally futile. Okay? So make sure that whenever you are solving a sheet, a question, you're attempting a comprehension passage, you analyze your mistake. I'm using a word analyze. Now, what is analyzing? How we analyze what are the mistakes that we are making? Analyzing part is extremely important, and you can analyze that part in a way where you are actually talking, you are seeing your mistake, you're trying to analyze the question, the language of the question, and why you did particular, mistake. If it is a factual mistake, that's okay. You need to pay special attention on your passage and you are ready to go. But if you are finding a pattern in your, wrong questions, you will only be able to identify the pattern if you're doing the analyzing part, okay? So break that pattern, analyze your, practice part, whatever questions you're attempting, and then you are ready to go. No one can stop you from like beating all the particular questions down, okay? Oh, yes, you can go. You can go, Avni, yeah, please. Okay, I have, like, before I start now, I will be like starting with the comprehension reading and the questions. Before that, I just thought that, I can share a riddle with you all, or you all can ask a riddle. Yes, it is a riddle time. So are you all ready for the riddle? Oh, yay, riddles. Okay. Yes, okay, that's good. Can we do two? Yeah, I think we can do one right now, and then we can do one after, like, the whole part. What happens if they ask for parts of speech, but that word have more than one part of speech, etc. One word that is a verb and noun. Please explain. Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that. There are, many words that is taken to be based on its application. So if there are words that can act as a verb as well, that can act, as a noun as well, you need to decide in the sentence how it is, being used. And if it is a verb, the meaning will be slightly different than the noun. So if you're specifying the type, you are doing it like that, okay? Oh, why did the music teacher need a ladder? I think I got one riddle from one of the students. Any answer for that? Why did the music teacher need a ladder? To sing high pitch. Okay. You can tell the answer for no reason. Oh my God. I'm getting so funny answers over here. Okay, I have one question. I have a riddle. I get wet when drying. I get dirty when wiping. What am I? I get wet when drying. Oh, okay. Everyone knows that. Yes, it's a towel. That's correct. Okay, that's correct. Okay. Another one, like one last part. What has keys but can't open locks? Oh, okay. I got all the correct answers. So that is a piano. Yeah, it is a piano. Okay, now we are starting the comprehension passage. Now, whenever you're reading the comprehension, today I have a fictional comprehension passage. In this particular comprehension passage, we'll make it a point whenever you're reading the passage, even in your mind, right now I'm reading like orally, you all can hear it, but just see how I'm, intonating. Like I will do intonation. So whenever you're reading the passage, you intonate it. You use all the punctuation mark, like how it is actually, applicable over there, because it gives you a better understanding, a better imaginative area. So this, I'm starting the reading part. It's dinner disaster. The topic is dinner disaster. Oh, meatloaf again? I hate meatloaf, Matt yelled. I'm not eating this. Matt's mom and dad looked at each other. Matt's outburst had been happening at least once a week all summer long. Okay, we are just started. We just started with this part. And if you see the intonation part, if you see the intonation part, yes, you can take the screenshots. You can take the screenshots if you like. So I am actually saying the dialogue the way it must be going on over there. But before I start like reading all the passage, just let's have a quick look at the question. Okay, let's have a very quick look at the question, because I told that we do the reading part of the questions first. Okay, we don't know what is a character. We don't know what is going on. Now, how would you describe Matt in the beginning of the story? Now, I know with this question that I need to focus on Matt for the beginning part. Cooperative and understanding, thoughtless and rude about the dinner his parents made, grateful for the dinner his parent made, used to cook independently for himself. I don't know. We don't know anything of this sort, but we know where to look for, what to look for, where to pay special attention. Next part is Matt's favorite dinner include. Now I need to look in the passage, the favorite dinner part. This is the keyword that I am circling over here. Okay. Next part is I need to pay attention in the dialogue. This is impossible. Who said that? How was he or she feeling at that time? Now, I need to pay attention to the dialogue when it comes. This is impossible. Choose the correct statement. I need to choose the correct statement. Now, it surely depends. We need to read the options as well. So while reading the question, I didn't read the option for all the question. But here, specifically, I will make it a point that I'm reading the options as well, because it's asking me to choose the correct statement. So I will read the statement so that it it is there. It just, goes by in front of my eyes. And when it comes in the passage, I'm able to identify that, yes, it is the correct statement. Matt apologized to his parents and sister. Matt cooked dinner once. Sophia realized how her parents must feel every time she complained about dinner. Matt kept complaining about the meal his parents cooked for him till end. Next part is, what was the lesson learned by Matt? We don't know what is the lesson that's learned, okay? Next part is, what does the word exasperated means? Again, look at the word exasperated. So while reading, we will have the literal meaning as well. Now, some of you must be knowing the word already. Some of you must not be knowing. If we don't know the meaning of the word, I will actually tell you how we can find the literal meaning out of the, comprehension passage. Okay. Next word is, the word responsibility in the last paragraph is, now we need to write which part of speech is it. Is it an adjective, adverb? Now, we cannot decide by just reading the question, because responsibilities can act as either, it can act as multiple parts of speech. So we need to see in the passage what type or what part of speech is it playing over here. So hold your horses. Don't just get excited when you are familiar with the question, because we need to cross-verify with the passage as well, okay? Eighth part, choose a sentence in which the word yell is not used correctly. So we need to see the correct application of the word yell. For that, of course, we need to read all the sentence. And out of all the question till now, only this is the question that I can actually solve without reading the whole passage. If I know the meaning of yell, if I don't know the meaning of yell, again, I'll go to the passage. I will wait and see where yell is coming, and will try to figure out the literal meaning when we don't know the correct spelling, okay, or the meaning. What is a past participle form of the verb know? Now, if we know there are three forms of the verb, first is the main verb, second is the past form, and third is the past participle form. So we have to write the past participle form of the verb, that's know. Okay, Sophia doesn't like corn, said Dad. What kind of sentence is the underlined part? Now, there are four types of sentences: interrogative, imperative, exclamatory, assertive, which is also called declarative. Declarative or assertive sentence is when you are making a fact or a statement. Exclamatory is when you are showing strong emotions or feelings. Imperative is when you are making requests or giving commands. Interrogative is when you ask questions. Okay, so let's get started with the reading of the paragraph. So, oh, meatloaf again. I hate meatloaf, Matt yelled. I'm eating this. Matt's mom and dad looked at each other. Matt's outburst had been happening at least once a week all summer long. We are going to let you take over the dinner time from now on. You can pick the meal and cook up, as long as they are healthy, Mom said. Good. We are going to get or eat good food every night, Matt answered. Matt had already been thinking about his favorite dinner. We are going to have chicken tonight, and spaghetti tomorrow, and macaroni and cheese the next day. Matt started. Dad said, what else are we going to have with the chicken? Oh, yeah, we can have corn with the chicken, Matt said. Sophia does not like corn, said Dad. Well, it's my choice, so I'm going to make a corn, Matt replied. Matt and his dad spent the next hour figuring out the whole week's meal and side dishes. It was a lot more work than Matt expected. And almost every time he picked something out, his dad would tell him someone in the family wouldn't like it. It was very frustrating. This is impossible, Matt said, exasperated. Now, you see, if we don't know the meaning of exasperated, we know the situation over here. We know the situation that it was very disappointing or it was very, irritating for Matt. Okay, so now we can find the literal meaning. If you know the meaning, that's well and good. If you don't know, I'm just giving you the idea. There can be other word as well in place of this. There can be some, more difficult word. Okay, so how we find it, like this is the literal meaning. Okay, this is the way we find the literal meaning of it. Yes, it is hard. Your mother and I try very hard to make everyone happy, but everyone has different tastes, and sometimes we just can't please everyone. Oh, that's sad. It was time for Matt to make his first meal. His parents were both in the kitchen to help him. Since he didn't know how to cook yet, wow, that's a lot to do, Matt thought, as he looked at the direction for everything. He was usually playing video games or outside while his parents made dinner. It took almost an hour to make the dinner. There were so many steps. Matt was tired and extra hungry when dinner was finished. Ew, this rice tastes funny, Sophia said. Matt took a bite. It did taste a little funny, but he had worked so hard. He felt like he might cry. Oh, it's okay, Matt. Cooking is hard. It takes a long time to figure out. Sophia, be nice and please take 3 no thank you bites. Matt worked really hard on this dinner, Mom said. The next day, Matt didn't want to cook dinner. It's hard, he explained to Mom. It is hard, but your father and I do it anyway. How are we going to eat otherwise? Said Mom. Oh, I'll get started with the dinner, said Matt. Again, he was tired, hungry when dinner was finally ready. I don't like corn, cried Sophia. Matt realized that how his parents must feel every time he complained about dinner. It took all of Matt's willpower not to yell at his little sister. He had worked so hard on dinner, and it was impossible to make sure everyone liked every part of every meal. I'm sorry, Sophia. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I shouldn't have yelled at you guys about the dinner all the time. I didn't know how hard it was to pick out food everyone likes and how hard it was to cook all of the food. I don't want to take over dinner anymore. I won't complain, Matt remarked. He happily had his dinner and never complained about the meal his parents made ever again. Okay, now this is the way we read, but parallelly while reading, I have underlined the part. Now, I need the class to do one observation. Okay, this paragraph might seem a little base level for you all, but why we are doing this, we are doing the part to understand the techniques. Now, I told you about the skim through technique. I parallelly underlined certain parts. Now, in skim through technique, if you read only the parts that I have underlined, you will find that still it's making sense. Meatloaf again, meatloaf, Matt yelled, not eating this. Mom, Dad, had been happening at least once a week all summer. Let you take dinner time now on. Meals, cook them long, they are healthy. So what you are still able to make out the meaning by just reading those parts that I have underlined. This is an easy part. You feel that you understand the passage. And so, it can appear that skim through is kind of like easy over here. But if you are dealing with more complex comprehensions, you get nonfiction comprehensions where there are so many facts and figures. You need to make shortcuts, okay? And this is the shortcut that we are like sharing and doing in the class today, that I am here with this particular part. Please start practicing skim through technique in your examination paper. Whenever you get the paper, whenever you read the comprehension passage, you read skim through, you use the skim through technique. You're underlining the keywords in the passage at the very first part of the reading. Don't wait that you will underline the part when you read it for the next time. We don't have so much time. Okay, we don't have so much time. I practiced this technique in mock exams. That's really, really good. Good. That's really good. Yes, we write the answers in our chat, in the chat box. Okay. Like, let me take you over there. So are you like feeling that you are like happy about the tips and tricks that we are sharing in the class? Yeah. We are learning something? Yes, that's great. That's great. Yes, okay, wonderful, wonderful. For more parts, you may, join our master courses, which is going on for 11 plus. It's not only for English, you can get it for like every other subjects as well. Now, without further ado, let's start with the questions, okay? Now, in the question, I will be like showing the question only for like 30 seconds, not more than that, okay? And you need to write the correct answer in the chat box. Maybe for some question, I will be only displaying 10 seconds. I'll give the time. 10 seconds for each question, okay? I'm changing the slide. Oh, I'm getting the answers. That's the correct answer. It's a B. Yes, it's a B part. I'm changing the slide now. Question number 2, 10 seconds, not more than that. Be very quick. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. That is the spirit that I need in my class. That's wonderful. It's A part. It's A part. That's great. Question number 3, 10 seconds again. D part. Yes, that is correct. That is correct. Yes, math and intensely irritated. Very good. Question number 4, 10 seconds. Question number 4, 10 seconds. Oh, that's wonderful. It's A part. Question number 5. Question 5. 10 seconds. But now I can see some A's as well. No, it's not A. Yeah, rest is correct. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It is C part. That's correct. Majority of the class has given the correct answer. Very good. Question number 6. Question number 6. Some of the C is coming up. No, it's not C. Okay. Yeah, it's B part. That is correct. Absolutely correct. Very good. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Question number 7. Responsibilities in the last part, in the last paragraph is what? Question number 7. Here I'm getting a mix of questions. Mostly it's correct. Oh, no, it's not C. It's not. Oh, it's not. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is C. I'm getting A as well, some answer. A is not the correct answer. It's not adjective. It's not adjective. It's a noun. It's a noun, okay? Question number 8 on your screen now for 10 seconds. Question 8. Yeah, mostly it's a correct answer. Yes. Oh, no, it's not A. It's not A. It's B. It's B. Yeah, that is correct. The majority of the class has given the correct answer. Very good. Excellent. Wonderful. Great, 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 great. Yes. Question number 9. Question number 9. Okay. 9. Okay. Oh, no, it's not B. It's not B. It's known. Yeah, that is correct. All other parts, yeah. Majority of the class is given the correct answer. That's known. Very good. Okay. I told you, I explained you the meaning of all the sentences. That's a part topic that we discussed, sentences and its type. Now, can you tell me what is this type of sentence? Question number 10. No, it's not exclamatory sentence. Yeah, majority of the class is giving the correct answer. That's, yeah, that is assertive. I'll tell you something more. Like you're just, we just did complete all the parts. Yes, it is correct. Absolutely correct. I'm just giving you an additional point over here for the, like type of sentences part. Declarative, I told you, when it is stating a fact or making a statement. Assertive is some sentence which is positive. It's not having a word not, okay, or no. But the moment we have not or no, it becomes negative declarative sentence. So declarative sentence can be of two types. Like one part can be assertive declarative sentence, and the second one can be negative declarative sentence. Okay? Are we understanding? That's great. Wonderful. Again, shall we do some more riddles? Yeah, are we ready? What is negative declarative sentence? Negative declarative sentences are those sentences where you're using or stating or making a statement, but you're giving not. Like, I don't like cheese. Okay, I don't like cheese. That's not a fact, though. It's just, for the statement. I like cheese. So if I say like I don't like, or something is not, there, suppose like she is not good at maths. Okay, so not good is again. Okay, I'm getting one riddle. I'm sharing that with the class. Why did the boy take the ladder to the school? Why did the boy take the ladder to the school? Oh, I think that's a name. Like one of the question was like, what is used by others and not, it's your, but it's not used by you. It's used by others. Okay, so many funny answers coming up. Okay, can anyone tell me something that starts with T and ends with T and has T inside it? It starts with a T, ends with a T, and has T inside it. Oh no, it's not teaching. No, trout does not have like T inside it. TikTok, no. No. Oh yeah, Ruth, I think somebody gave the correct answer. T, no, Devish, it's not correct. No. Oh, I think, yeah, Avni is giving the correct answer. Yes. Damien is giving the correct answer. Abiram, no. Sanmati has given the correct answer. Yeah. Tart, no. No. Shashank has given the correct answer. Yes, it's a T part. It's a T part. Okay. Yeah. So did we have fun in the class today? We learned something new and we had fun in the class. We'll be back very soon, with more new topic. I have keys. Okay. Let me read that. So many message flooding up. I have keys, but no doors. I have a space, but no rooms. You can enter me. I have keys, but no doors. I have space, but no rooms. Okay, anyone who can answer that? I don't know that. I pause. Okay, we are doing. So do we have any doubts regarding this particular class that we did? On comprehensions, we learned so many techniques. We learned so many parts. Okay. Any doubts if we have? No. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, and I really loved having all of you over here. Do keep joining, and we also have we are starting with the coding classes. We have already started with the coding classes, so you can enroll yourself in the coding classes. And do come every Saturday. We have a surprise. Like every Saturday we do meet with different subjects. Maybe we will be meeting, more English live classes with new and fun topics. Okay. Till then, everyone, I'll take your leave. Bye.